Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel and podcast from Diligent Mindset. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been tugging at the heart of so many entrepreneurs and creatives lately: mental health and entrepreneurship. Build without breaking you. Because let's be real, starting and running a business looks great on social media. But behind the filtered wins and highlight reels is a whole lot of pressure, doubt, burnout, and silence. So, today's episode is personal, honest, and hopefully helpful. Let's get into it. The mental toll of building something from nothing. Entrepreneurship is glamorized. We see the freedom, the flexibility, the potential. But what people don't always see is the weight that comes with being the visionary, the builder, the one who can't afford to drop the ball. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot to be said for the freedom this path can offer. The ability to create something from nothing, to build on your own terms, that's powerful. You're your own boss. Great. But, you're also your own team, your own motivator, your own problem solver, and sometimes, honestly, your own worst critic. There are the late nights, the self-doubt that creeps in, the financial anxiety, the comparison trap, and yeah, the isolation too. It's not weakness to admit that this life we've chosen, it's mentally demanding. There's a side we don't talk about enough. A side that doesn't make it to the reels or the testimonials. The weight, because being an entrepreneur isn't just about launching a product or posting a service online, it's being the visionary, the builder, the executor, the accountant, the marketer, the customer service rep, all rolled into one. You're your own boss, sure, but that means you're also your own team, your own motivator, your own problem solver. And let's be honest, sometimes your own harshest critic. Let's talk about the quiet parts. The late nights staring at a glowing screen, wondering if any of this is working. The self-doubt when a post flops, or a client ghosts you, or you compare yourself to someone further ahead. The financial anxiety, the stress of inconsistent income, investing in yourself when it feels risky, trying to grow while still surviving. The comparison trap, feeling like everyone else has it figured out. And the isolation, that loneliness that builds when you're carrying so much responsibility, but no one sees how heavy it is. And here's the truth most people don't say out loud. This life we've chosen, it's mentally demanding. It asks for your energy, your resilience, your creativity, your heart, every single day. So, if you've ever felt tired, overwhelmed, burnt out, anxious, discouraged, that doesn't make you weak. That makes you normal. It's not a flaw. It's not a failure. It's just part of what it means to build something from the ground up with your own two hands. The question is, why does healing have to be part of the hustle? Let's flip the narrative for a second. Hustle doesn't have to mean destruction. We've been taught that success equals sacrificing sleep, relationships, mental well-being, pretty much everything. But healing is also part of the grind. Because honestly, when you're running on empty, creativity just dries up. Clarity fades away. Decision-making gets all clouded. You can't build anything sustainable from a place of burnout. So here's what I'm learning and want to share with you. Rest is productive. Boundaries are brave. Slowing down isn't quitting, it's recalibrating. You deserve to build something great and honestly feel whole while doing it. But here's the shift I want to offer you today. The hustle doesn't have to kill your healing. Success doesn't have to come at the cost of your peace. You can be ambitious and gentle with yourself. You can have goals and boundaries. You can work hard and rest well too. Because if your mental health crumbles, what are you really building? It's okay to slow down. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to press pause. The strongest entrepreneurs I know aren't the ones who never fall apart. They're the ones who know how to stop, breathe, reset, and come back stronger. Real talk. What has helped me? Let me be honest, I've had occasions where I looked successful from the outside, but inside I was completely overwhelmed. So here are a few things that have helped me stay grounded. Morning check-ins, no screens, no emails, just journaling how I feel before the world gets to me. Saying no without guilt. If it doesn't align with my peace or purpose, it's a pass. Therapy and coaching, game changers. We don't have to do this alone. Let me say this clearly. You don't have to figure everything out by yourself. Getting support isn't a sign of weakness, it's wisdom. Therapy helped me untangle patterns I didn't even realize I was living in. Coaching helped me reconnect with my why when I felt completely lost in the how. Both gave me tools to move forward, not perfectly, but intentionally. Building rest into the schedule, not as a reward, but as a right. Community. Having even one person you can text, "I'm not okay today" to, that's priceless. If you're listening to this while building something, whether it's a business, a brand, a book, or a new version of yourself, please hear this. You don't have to break yourself to build your dream. You don't have to pretend you're fine to prove you're strong. Your mental health is not a side note, it's the foundation. There is a hustle behind healing. It's quiet, it's not flashy, but it's the kind of work that keeps you standing when the world feels heavy, and you're not alone in this. If you're listening to this right now while building something, whether it's a business, a brand, a book, or even just a new version of yourself, please pause for a second and really let this in. You do not have to break yourself to build your dream. You do not have to pretend you're fine just to prove that you're strong. We live in a world that tells us hustle is everything, that if you're tired, you're doing it right, that if you're not grinding 24/7, you don't want it badly enough. But that's a lie. And honestly, that kind of thinking burns brilliant people out long before their work gets to bloom. Your mental health is not a luxury, it's not a bonus feature. It is not something you get around to once everything else is in place. Your mental health is the foundation. Without it, the whole thing cracks. Quietly at first, then all at once. Your ideas matter, your ambition matters, but you matter more. You can't pour into your dream if you're constantly running on fumes and empty. You can't lead others if you're drowning inside. And, you don't have to prove your worth by suffering in silence. Here's what I want you to know. You can rest and rise, you can take breaks and still move forward, you can ask for help and still be a leader. This journey you're on, it's not just about what you create, it's about who you become along the way. So take care of the builder, not just the building. Protect your peace like it's part of the plan, because it is. Tend to your mind like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You just need to be honest, present, and willing to grow from where you are, not from where you think you should be. This is your permission slip to build with grace, to build with soul, to build without breaking. Because honestly, the most sustainable dreams are the ones built by people who know they're worth protecting too. Thank you so much for being here with us today. If this episode spoke to you, share it with a friend, post about it, or just sit with it for a while. And if you're struggling, know that help is out there, and you really do deserve to feel better, not just perform better. Until next time, keep building, keep breathing, and take care of your mind the way you care for your mission. Let's rewrite the rules of entrepreneurship. From burnout to boundaries. From pressure to peace. Let's build better. Together. This is Diligent Mindset, and I'll see you in the next one.